Alright, Travis Wingood. So, since I can't get views unless I talk about porn, or if there's a major event that occurs and everybody wants to know about it in relation to the church, it's necessary to go back to porn. But this time, instead of temple porn, because I noticed people were starting to get bored with temple porn, not quite understanding the symbolism or not appreciating the beauty of it. And so this time, I'm going to just regular Mormon porn using BYU as the backdrop, with the news event of Brigham Young's statue during the Black Lives Matter protests. I knew it was coming, and I told you guys it was coming, and sure enough, they got him. Red paint. Red also, the Scarlet Letter, if you remember that. It has to do with the abuse of women. And as it's red paint on Brigham Young, sexist also works. I couldn't find sexist in the public domain, but I did find fight sexism, and thus the template that I have for that. So the two are going to be used because both work. For the racist one, I can only use colored women, non-white women, and so that limits my selection, of course, but it serves its symbolic purpose, as the particular women are those. Come on. They're wearing outfits that are not acceptable at BYU. They're considered immodest according to the BYU honor code, and so thus porn according to Mormon standards. And the sexist one, I can use any woman and just have it as immodest, in violation of the honor code for BYU. Also, the sexist part also works beautifully in symbolism because of BYU's reluctance to protect victims of rape. And that's been a big scandal, as BYU tried to placate women and said, okay, well, we'll make these accommodations, but they're not fully all in. They really don't like women, don't want to protect them, because they blame women. And they're sexist. The Mormon Church is born and raised sexist because of Brigham Young and the Danites that went with him. And if you don't know your LDS history, the first group that went in the summertime, who all survived for the most part, Brigham Young had to be carried into the valley. Oh, poor baby. And they were the rich ones, the ones that, were Brigham Young's thieves, the Gadianton band, the Danites. Then those who followed later that we all hear about, and those pioneers really struggled and they sacrificed their lives because of their faith in God and the church. No, those were the poor who couldn't afford to go during the summertime and were forced to go during the wintertime, which is the dumbest thing to do. But they had no choice because of what the Danites had burned the bridges, homes, and of their neighbors, causing them the extermination order and all that stuff. So don't be fooled by the church as they lie to you. They're not the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They're not Joseph's organization, because Joseph was not a racist. It's on record. He ran as an abolitionist presidential candidate, gave priesthood to blacks. And then for women, he gave them the priesthood. The Relief Society organization, on my birthday in 1842, gave them the priesthood. And you'll hear Mormon women today say, oh no, it was just, they can say prayers. No. They had the priesthood. What do you get in the temple, women? You are washed as a high priestess. You are anointed as a Christa, a queen. That is what anointed is. So, yeah, lots of changes made by Brigham Young, and they need to be exploited. And since everybody likes porn, this is how I'll do it.